PPM TV, we got another reaction, yeah? Big salute to my brother, Mad K, for suggesting this. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah. Big salute to Mad K for suggesting this, man. He's on my guys from my hometown, one of the realest rappers you can get. At the end of this tune, I'm going to have one of his videos up, so click on it and check him out. Mad K, realest of the realest, trust me, real recognize real. We got Sacramento Gangland, Mozzy versus CML, Lavish D. Whew. We'll see wild one with this. I know about these, but I don't really know much about CML's music, so check it through. But I know they had beef, but I don't know about it much, and I'm just about to find out shit. People, comment and let me know stuff that I'd miss out, yeah? Please. 100%. The worst thing is missing things out, you know what I mean? Everyone does it. Sometimes people have to watch videos 3-4 times before you get everything. You know what I'm talking about, man. So just enlighten me, innit? Because remember, I don't know as much as you lot know, innit? Love.
I don't really hear you talking no more, bro. Doing a whole lot of talking when I was in jail. When I got out, I don't really hear you talking no more, bro. Like all that silence, because I'm out now. I'm out. Everything you said I didn't have, I showed. You broke. I showed 50,000.
We gotta be realistic on the big. If we gonna do this shit, we gonna have to be realistic about what's going on. Bozo, blood. Uncle Bo. Bozo, blood.
I think Sacramento, it's a great city, but I think it really needs to take a look in the mirror. It's getting out of control, and I don't see an ending.
I feel sorry for Sacramento, man. I feel sorry for a lot of places in America. Well, a lot of places in the fucking world, man. Trust me, it's deep out here, but keep grinding, man. Keep struggling, keep shining, innit? You get me?
Among those killed was 49-year-old Ernie Cadena. He was one of 5 people shot in Meadowview Park during a filming of a rap video.
Please. What was he? Look like, was it just a stray?
I think it really needs to take a look in the mirror. It's getting out of control, and I don't see an end in sight.
Among those killed was 49-year-old Ernie Cadena. He was one of 5 people shot.
What was he? Was he a stray bullet? Was he a cameraman? What was he?
In Meadowview Park during a filming of a rap video.
Please, this has gotta change. This has gotta change.
Hey gang, you know what it is. Back again with it to
so
bring you.
Whose rap video got shot at? Let me know. Wait there, let me go back.
We gotta be realistic on the big. If we gonna do this shit, we gonna have to be realistic about what's going on. Bozo, blood. Uncle Bo. Bozo, blood.
I think Sacramento, it's a great city, but I think it really needs to take a look in the mirror. It's getting out of control, and I don't see an end in sight.
Among those killed was 49-year-old Ernie Cadena. He was one of 5 people shot in Meadowview Park during a filming of a rap video.
Please, this has gotta change. This has gotta change.
Hey gang, you know what it is. Back again with it to bring you the real that's happening in the streets. Seems every city been feeling the backlash of these beasts, man. And today, we gonna touch on one that could be ranked as the most dangerous. With bodies surpassing 25, these 2 dudes have been taking it serious. I'm talking about the Sacramento Savages, Mozzy, and CML Lavish D. This one is straight street fuel that spilled into the hip-hop scene. Let's get to it. Break down what really started this deadly beef and follow the disrespectful actions on wax and in public that led to the skyrocketing trail of bodies. CML Lavish D stands for cash money.
Shit, recent, wow. I had a feeling it was, but I didn't want to be fucking 100% sure.
For actions on wax and in public that led to the skyrocketing trail of bodies. CML Lavish D stands for Cash Money Lab. You hear his name come up, and it seems the streets give him credit for being active and earning his respect as a step. He's been doing his thing in that life for a minute.
Catch you slide past here, bad. You jiggle that shit, nigga. We on that jack to the parkway, nigga. You see that shit, nigga. We out here, straight up, spot smashing, nigga. We really spot smashing.
Any reactions from my man, send it through. I don't even think I've heard any of the tunes. I just know that he had beef from Mozzy.
And made his come up in music after his rival Mozzy. At one point, the public was unaware these 2 were even beefing. This wasn't rap ignited. This was real beef from the street that Mozzy in turn used to propel himself further with what street savages do best. Diss their ops and they fallen homies. It just so happened that while the track did put the spotlight on Mozzy's career,
yeah, it was like just names in the songs. It was sacrificing. It was, I was talking about is fake activated. So I already know when I say their name, they gonna be on my linear, they gonna be on my bumper, they gonna slither, they gonna slide through this motherfucker looking for me. So it's intensified.
It further sparked animosity between him and his ops.
The music intensified. Cause it's like it just generate more animosity. You feel me? They come shoot a video in our hood. We go shoot a video in they hood.
That's the ultimate disrespect, huh?
Period. You feel me? So it turned up.
100%, man. It's crazy.
It influenced a few that took many of their homies, one of which happened within 12 hours of him dropping the track. And get this, it was the hit on one of his homies that was in the vid. The diss song and video was The Truth. Before we get into the track that exploded the beef, there's a song predating that diss from CML Lavish camp that many aren't aware of.
I'm
Failed
just
to
gonna
mention,
chill
it was
back
his
and
homie,
watch this.
Yeah, they homies, one of which happened.
Let me go back a bit more.
Cause it's like it just generate more animosity. You feel me? They come shoot a video in our hood. We go shoot a video in they hood.
That's the ultimate disrespect, huh?
Period. You feel me? So it turned up.
And influenced a few that took many of their homies, one of which happened within 12 hours of him dropping the track. And get this, it was the hit on one of his homies that was in the vid. The diss song and video was The Truth. Before we get into the track that exploded the beef, there's a song predating that diss from CML Lavish camp that many aren't aware of or fail to mention. It was his homie Liz K that went to Mozzy's hood at Oak Park and shot a music video for the diss track With the Shit in front of the popular Oak Park market store. This only aided and prompted Mozzy to do what he did next and drop the highly disrespectful track The Truth in 2013, where he called dudes by name.
Like, these just really went to your neighborhood in front of
So
your...
the beef was just for time then, it was for years, bruv. That's crazy. Boy, just going in man's hood, one after the other.
Your main store, a liquor store, and did a full music video. This wasn't no, hey, we outside. No, this is a full music video. Like, that's a low blow.
And it cost him his gang brother, Zilla Zoe. Zoe was a real one who chose to be in the video with Mozzy, even knowing that the names just in the song were dudes that were active in the streets.
Then the dude in the video ended up getting killed?
Yeah, my brother, rest in peace, Zilla Zoe.
So that was your actual brother or his close friend?
Just blood brother. When I say blood brother, gang related.
Okay,
gang related.
I understand. So how long after the video did he end up getting killed?
Probably 24 hours.
24 hours after you released it?
Probably less than that, to keep it 100, probably like 12 hours.
So he made that tune, yeah? And the brother he was with just got deaded within 12 hours. It's not a game, bro. The streets, like, if you're prepared for it, if you want that life, then take it. But, boy, people need to start telling the kids the truth about the fucking streets. You get me, about your friends dying or your friends snaky shit. Stop fucking telling them lies, man. You can tell them all the glamour. Oh yeah, sell this and you'll get this. You get me, bro? Man's been in jail. I know what it's like. It's not glamour, bro. You get me? Living, watching people die and that. You think that's glamour? Fuck that. I don't want that shit in my life.
After you released it?
Probably less than that, to keep it 100, probably like 12 hours.
And under 12 hours of appearing in the video release, Zoe was murked. This hit Mozzy
Come
hard.
on, sick top. Man's wearing a bit of chewy now. Man's got both there. Come on. I like my chewy. I got my slippers there.
He released a freestyle doing what he does best, pouring his pain over the beat.
Bloody cause he was a score. Zilla Zoe, big loss, he was the score. Hardest part is I don't get to call to see him no more. It was times where I ain't know if I believed in the Lord. Assault rifle with
There's
a sword
some
on
pain fucking bars. I love pain music more than anything.
the tip of that thing.
Although Lavish claims he's always son Mozzy and never was fearful of him,
You were never a problem for me. You were never a problem for my little homies. You were never, ever a threat or nothing. You were just a over there, you know what I'm saying? And that was, you could rap.
the retaliation track, The Truth, was the catalyst that began a blood trail of homies and gang members alike. The track amplified the already brewing beef in the streets between the two camps.
What set this shit off, it was already up. You dig what I'm saying? It was already up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's already up. It's like, we never been cool. We never been cool with, they never been cool with us, you know what I mean? Like, always like, you know what I'm saying?
Mozzy would follow up with another scorching diss towards Lavish, alongside then cool rapper Filthy Rich. The track, Just Being Honest, took even more shots at Lavish, and Lavish couldn't let the disrespect to his street cred and fallen homie slide. After releasing a return diss with the DB General titled Mac Blast, Lavish would also go on record to drop another diss track titled Where's Waldo, instigating that after Mozzy's rap shenanigans, he went into hiding. On the track, Lavish can be heard taking shots at Zillow to taunt Mozzy. Mozzy, you a killer, but only in your videos. Talking all that blah blah blah, sounded hella silly though. I'm just being honest, that's what got the last homie smoke. You try to tell the truth, and look what happened to that dude.
No, I said that was hard. What was that?
I'm just being honest, that's what got the last homie smoke. You try to tell the truth, and look what happened to that dude Zo. Lavish wasn't playing any games.
That's the brother got currently smashed that boy.
He smoke. You try to tell the truth, and look what happened to that dude.
Send me the link to that tune, I'll react to it.
Any game and was bringing the heat right back, but soon he wanted more action. To make another example, so what's he do? He set out to catch Mozzy or anyone from his camp lacking.
So like, I'm like, it, I'm tired of rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gonna put one of these on camera doing them bad, wherever we catch him at, you know what I'm saying? Shoot him, beat him up, whatever the happens is gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all dissing the homies, feel me, and all of this shit.
Unlucky candidate being Mozzy's manager.
And we see Mozzy manager, and I'm like, I'm finna beat the right here, you feel what I'm saying? He a street.
Lavish and his goonies jumped Mozzy's manager after finding him in the mall and gave him the beat, after which he posted online for the world to see.
Get on that, bruh. Get on that. Get on that.
An act that Lavish lives to regret, as it only brought legal trouble on his camp.
They get to beat this.
He gave him the beat, after which he posted online for the world to see.
Get on that, bruh. Get on that. Get on that.
An act that Lavish lives to regret, as it only brought legal trouble.
You want me to react to that video? Send it.
Trouble on his camp.
They get to be in this. I'm recording it. I'm like, get on that. They died. Then I posted it. I'm like, yeah, I'm being honest. Reply. I'm just being honest. Reply. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, this all reply to.
Lavish would do 4 years of a 6-year sentence in the pen for his involvement in the drama, and Mozzy took advantage of that situation. His music was taken off while poking fun at Lavish in interviews.
Yeah, man, you know, shout out Lav, man. We just gonna give Brad shout out, man, and we gonna act like nothing really exists as far as the spunkiness, man. Cause you know that shit is strictly. When I say strictly, I mean strictly for the streets. You feel me? Was blasting that shit on social media and shit. We was just having with it, man. We ain't really like that. We not tripping like that, nigga. You hear me? On the big man, free that. Blot it out.
He's taking the piss big time, boy. I didn't even know CML. I didn't even know about all this shit.
To see his enemy flourish. Even worse, when he was out on parole, part of his agreement was that he couldn't respond back or even mention Mozzy's name.
On lockdown, you know what I'm saying?
That is
like,
some fucked up shit though, real shit. Wow. That's fucked, isn't it? What do you lot think about that? Just tell me what you think.
Watching these my enemies be successful because I'm locked down. Like, I couldn't say names, I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to sign parole conditions to where I couldn't say Mozzy name. Like,
it only added to the urge to get back at Mozzy, as Lavish just soaked it all in.
The more I'm watching and you keep dissing, it's just building up. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you feel me? Like,
in an interview after getting out of prison, there was a recording that allegedly provided receipts that Mozzy had put a hit out on Lavish. It can all be speculations to drum up the beef, but the crazy thing is, Sebo's music was the scene of a shooting, leaving 5 people shot and 1 innocent bystander succumbing to his injuries.
What happened with Sebo and fucking Mozzy? If there's anything about their beef, send it through.
And I was there on GPS ankle monitor again, and the shooting breakout. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Innocent man get like 4 or 5 people get shot and shit like that.
Among those was 49-year-old Ernie Cadena. He was one of 5 people shot in Meadowview Park during a filming of a rap video.
Innocent man that lost his life was Ernie Cadena, leaving behind his daughter to cope with her loss. So there very well could have been a hit on Lavish D's head from Mozzy, and with that, the damage was already done, and it was too late to even stop the feud. Both rappers sustained losses that sprung forth from the diss tracks.
After the Truth video, it was a gang war behind that. After the Just Being Honest video, gang war behind that. It's
I'm just being, that was a bad tune as well, I loved it.
fuel to burn, Mozzy took a back seat while his two homies, Snubs and Uzi Marcus, came for Lavish with a vengeance. Snubs would drop a diss track with Born Stunner 3G, Dead Ops K, which prompted a response from Lavish calling Mozzy out for his click dropping, which in his opinion was trash.
Tell Mozzy to reply. That weak ass shit you doing, overkill, that shit trash, blood on J's.
And then you try to act like you got this big old with Mozzy. Nigga, you just trying to be you just want to be a big rapper. You know what I'm saying? You think you a star, you want to be a superstar.
Notice there's one constant theme between this beat. Almost, if not all, the diss tracks are solely centered around disrespecting those who have passed away. Maybe that's exactly why there's such a pile of bodies that has been laid out along the history of the beat. None of them seem to care enough to match the breaks. Lavish actually stated on live he was actually trying to murk Snugs in his sister's car that Snugs once stole. Snugs, on the other hand, is saying that they beat down Lavish, and Lavish snitched and called the cops and got him 5 years.
2 weeks later, you're in a brand new Benz. Nigga, this Benz is in my sister's name.
Ooh, fucking crazy, man.
Uzi was back joining the online back and forth, sticking up for his homie Mozzy.
What it is this, bruh. Bruh ain't finna respond to your You know why? Cause bruh too big, bro. Why would he respond to it at that level? Bro, it's about seven from Oak Park who doing more numbers than you.
While Lavish was calling him face to face like a man.
It's real talk there. If you don't like the guy, you're not gonna exactly respond to him and give him clout, are you?
And end it all. After going at it online, the body count seemed to phase off, and things began to show some sign of calming down. But when Lavish D got off of parole, he got right back on Mozzy's head with the follow-up of his popular diss with Where's Waldo 2 in November of 2020. Just when it looked like both camps might have a chance to band together and push Sacramento even further, the cycle began once more. Lavish swung back for his deceased homies that couldn't spit back for themselves.
Like, he should have died with that scuba gear, and that's why I dropped that shit on y'all. Y'all keep dissing the homies that can't speak up for themselves. I had to speak up. I been wanting to speak up. You just been.
On the track, Lavish D went in, calling out Mozzy, dissing his fallen homies in the process. Uzi Marcus was still with all the smoke and retaliated with a diss track of his own titled Last Dude Diss Me in the Box after calling out Lavish for his diss track. Just following this beef gives an ominous feeling because it's like all dudes talk about is blood spill and it's been manifesting every time. Mozzy might have realized this, maybe the thoughts of all the homies he's lost weighed on him because he changed strategy on Lavish. He was fighting to win the feud while Lavish seemed to be fighting to win the battle. Mozzy was targeting Lavish's money. The blood already been spilled between the two. Both been incarcerated, both dropped heavily disrespectful disses. Mozzy had the bigger following in the industry. He was using his clout to undermine Lavish and suck his bank dry.
I done talked to promoters, I've talked to rappers, I've talked to females, I've talked to in the streets, club owners, and they all say the same thing. Yeah, why does Mozzy always tell people don't with you?
This succeeded, but only for a while. Lavish's resolve was far greater than anticipated, and was certain his come up will be greater, while his ops plateau and decline. Even with that, it doesn't seem like the blood spill between the two is going to end anytime soon, if any at all. Lavish made it clear there have been too many losses and disrespect to be cool now.
I'm never doing a song with Mozzy. Never, ever.
Well, like I said, people do grow and life changes and situations change and you never know.
He stay over there, I stay over here. We ain't gotta cross no paths. You dig what I'm saying?
Let's hope the body count doesn't rise any further. Both dudes are talented and can do places for free. Let me know what you want to see in the upcoming video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.
That was sick, man. If there's anything else about it, let me know. Tell me, comment, please, man. PPN TV. Hit the subscribe button. You know what time it is. I'm out of here. Salute.